Would you believe me if I told you that something as simple as putting salt in your shoes could completely transform your life? Sounds strange, right? But today, we're going to explore a deep concept that goes beyond just a quirky life hack. And to further embrace this transformation, I invite you to leave a powerful affirmation in the comments below. I welcome prosperity and balance into my life. By writing and repeating this affirmation, you're opening yourself up to the possibility of attracting positive energy and personal growth. Let's get started. Salt has held a significant role in various cultures throughout history, and its uses extend far beyond just flavoring food. In many spiritual traditions, salt is seen as a powerful purifier, capable of driving away negative energy and protecting against unwanted external influences. In Buddhism, salt is used in purification rituals, symbolizing the removal of impurities from both the body and the mind. It represents purity, integrity, and the ability to repel spiritual forces that may disrupt inner peace. Putting salt in your shoes, as we'll explore further, is a symbolic way of carrying that protection with you wherever you go. Salt is a natural crystal that emits energetic vibrations capable of cleansing your aura, balancing the energy around you and providing a sense of peace and tranquility. Its frequent use in spiritual practices highlights its deep connection to elevating consciousness. Additionally, salt is closely linked to the concept of grounding, which is vital in many mindfulness and meditation practices. The presence of salt can help reconnect the body and mind to Earth's energy, providing a stabilizing force amidst the chaos of daily life. Salt-based practices are simple and accessible to everyone, yet their spiritual benefits are profound. This leads us to the central idea of this video: how introducing salt into something as everyday as your shoes can bring about an unexpected internal transformation. To understand why salt is so effective, we need to dive into its energetic properties. Salt has been widely used in spiritual practices for its ability to absorb and neutralize negative energy. In many cultures, it's used to create protective barriers and purify physical and spiritual spaces. One reason why salt is so effective at absorbing negative energy lies in its crystalline structure. As a natural mineral, it resonates with Earth's frequencies, providing stability and balance. When we place salt in our shoes, we're essentially creating an energy field under our feet that helps neutralize the negative energy we accumulate throughout the day. Moreover, salt acts as a powerful cleanser. It's used in rituals to purify spaces, particularly those with a high concentration of dense or negative energy. By walking around with salt in your shoes, you carry that cleansing ability with you, helping to clear your own energy as you move through the world. In spiritual practices, salt is also seen as a substance that helps align the body's energy. When used in your shoes, it can aid in balancing your body's energy flow, removing energetic blockages that may affect your physical and mental well-being. This simple practice offers an ongoing sense of purification, protecting you from the accumulation of stress and negative energy. As you walk, salt helps facilitate a subtle energetic cleansing, keeping you centered and at peace. For those who believe in the power of energetic vibrations, salt is an essential tool for keeping the energy flow open and harmonious. It not only balances but also protects, allowing you to go about your day without being affected by external negativities. The concept of grounding is central to many spiritual and wellness practices. To be grounded means to be connected to Earth's energy, allowing the body and mind to feel balanced, stable, and present in the moment. Surprisingly, salt can greatly assist in this process. When we place salt in our shoes, we're creating a direct connection to the earth, using the natural properties of this crystal to help us stay centered. Many times throughout the day, we face situations that throw us off balance, whether it's stress at work, family responsibilities, or emotional challenges. Being grounded is what allows us to maintain calmness and mental clarity in the face of these adversities. Salt, as a mineral from the earth, carries an energetic vibration that reconnects us to this grounding force. Feeling the salt under your feet, even subtly, serves as a constant reminder of our connection to the ground and the natural energy that surrounds us. Another important aspect of grounding is staying present. Often our minds are occupied with future worries or past regrets. Salt, when placed in our shoes, acts as a physical reminder to bring our attention back to the present moment. When we feel disconnected, scattered, or overwhelmed, this simple practice can help anchor our energy. It allows us to walk through life with a sense of stability and security, no matter what challenges we face. This practice is especially beneficial for those who work in environments that demand a lot of energy, such as offices or public spaces. Keeping salt in your shoes during the day is an effective way to ensure your energy remains protected and balanced. Aside from the spiritual benefits, putting salt in your shoes can have significant impacts on your mental and emotional well-being. As you walk with salt beneath your feet, you're essentially creating a space of peace and tranquility, carrying with you a powerful tool for stress and anxiety relief. Salt has a long history of therapeutic use, particularly in baths and purification rituals. When used discreetly in your shoes, it serves as a constant reminder of self-care, helping you maintain a calm and focused mental state throughout the day. One of the main emotional benefits of this practice is stress reduction. As we face daily challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Salt in your shoes can help absorb this negative energy, promoting a feeling of lightness, as if the weight of your worries is being lifted with each step you take. Furthermore, this practice helps enhance mental clarity. Often the overload of responsibilities and chaotic thoughts prevents us from making clear and rational decisions. By reconnecting with Earth's energy through salt, our minds become more focused and anxiety subsides, allowing us to handle situations more effectively. The simple act of putting salt in your shoes can also become a meditative practice. When preparing for your day, take a moment to add the salt, mentally setting an intention for peace and balance. This small ritual can set the tone for your entire day, fostering a positive and calm mindset. Over time, you'll notice that this habit has a cumulative effect on your life. The regular practice not only alleviates immediate stress, but also builds emotional resilience, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with greater serenity. We often underestimate the impact that small changes can have on our lives. We're used to seeking grand solutions for our problems, but in reality, it's the small gestures that often bring the greatest benefits. Putting salt in your shoes is a clear example of how something seemingly trivial can lead to profound results. It's an accessible, easy-to-implement practice that requires only a small effort. Yet, its effects can be surprisingly powerful. The simplicity of this gesture lies in its ability to be incorporated into your daily routine without disruption. It doesn't require preparation or extra time, just a pinch of salt in the shoes you already wear daily. This ease of execution is what makes the practice so appealing and effective. Moreover, practices like these remind us of the importance of paying attention to the small details in life. Amid the chaos of our daily routines, these tiny adjustments can offer us moments of reconnection with ourselves, allowing us to find calm and balance in the midst of stress. Another key point is that the impact of these small changes goes beyond the physical. They also create a ripple effect in other areas of life. When we start to feel more balanced and connected, that positive energy spreads to our interactions, our decisions, and even our productivity. Finally, it's important to highlight that although this practice is simple, it's also deeply meaningful. Salt carries ancient and powerful spiritual symbolism, and by incorporating it into our everyday lives in such a practical way, we're reconnecting with millennia-old traditions of healing and self-discovery. Now that you understand the importance and benefits of this practice, let's get into the step-by-step process of how to effectively use salt in your shoes. Step 1. Choose the right salt. For this practice, coarse sea salt or Himalayan salt is the best option. These types of salt, with their rough texture and natural properties, are often used in purification rituals because they carry more potent energetic qualities. Avoid refined table salt, as it undergoes chemical processes that may diminish its effectiveness. Step 2. Measure the amount. You don't need much salt to reap the benefits. A small pinch of coarse salt in each shoe is sufficient. Sprinkle enough to lightly cover the bottom of your shoes. The goal isn't to fill the shoes, but to create a thin layer of salt that spreads across the soles. Step 3. Spread the salt evenly. Once the salt is in the shoes, make sure it's evenly distributed along the bottom. You can gently shake the shoes to ensure that the salt covers the entire sole. This ensures that as you walk, the salt evenly makes contact with the bottom of your feet. Step 4. Slip on your shoes and feel now. Put on your shoes with the salt inside. In the first few minutes, you may feel a slight grainy sensation under your feet. This will soon become familiar and, in some cases, even comforting. The salt will absorb negative energy throughout the day, helping you feel lighter and more balanced. Step 5. Keep the salt for a sufficient time. You can choose to keep the salt in your shoes for a few hours or the entire day, depending on your preference. Some people prefer to wear it during work, while others use it at home after a long day to release the tensions they've accumulated. Step 6. Replace the salt regularly. It's important to replace the salt regularly, especially if you're using the same pair of shoes every day. It's recommended to change the salt every 2 or 3 days to maintain its effectiveness. Whenever you replace the salt, take a moment to mentally refresh your intention, imagining that you're renewing the energy and bringing in revitalized vibrations. When trying something new, especially a practice like this, it's natural to wonder what the real experience will be like. While the benefits of putting salt in your shoes are widely reported, it's important to understand that each person's experience may be different. At first, you might notice a slight physical sensation, like a subtle pressure or graininess under your feet. Over time, this sensation becomes almost unnoticeable, and you may start to observe subtle changes in your energy levels and mood. Some people report feeling more relaxed and less stressed on the very first day. The sense of calm can be almost immediate, as if the salt is literally drawing out the stress and anxiety built up throughout the day. Others may experience increased mental clarity and focus, especially in environments that are typically chaotic or stressful. On the other hand, some people might find the effects to be more subtle and slow developing. This can depend on how sensitive you are to the energies around you. If you don't notice major changes right away, try sticking with the practice for a few more days or even weeks. Just like many spiritual practices, the benefits may gradually unfold as your body and mind adjust to the new routine. It's also important to note that salt won't solve all your problems instantly. It's a complementary tool to help balance your energy, but it should be combined with other self-care practices like meditation, exercise, and healthy habits. Comfort is another factor to consider. While many people find the sensation pleasant, others may feel uncomfortable, especially if they're wearing the salt for extended periods. In that case, it's all about adjusting to your personal comfort. Try using less salt or wearing it only in certain pairs of shoes, like sneakers or slippers, where you feel more at ease. In the end, each person's experience will be unique. The key is to approach this practice with an open mind and a sense of curiosity, allowing yourself to explore how such a simple action can bring profound changes to your life. We've reached the end of this journey of discovery about how putting salt in your shoes can, in fact, change your life. Throughout this video, we've explored everything from the spiritual significance of salt to its practical benefits for your body and mind. We've shown how something so simple can create a deep transformation and help balance your energies in the midst of a busy routine. If you're looking for a way to feel more centered, relieve stress, and cultivate a sense of inner peace, this practice might just be the key you've been searching for. Remember, the greatest impacts often come from the smallest changes. Sometimes we overlook simple solutions, assuming they won't be enough to make a real difference in our lives. But as we've seen today, even something as basic as salt can hold immense spiritual and emotional power, acting as a bridge between our physical and spiritual well-being. As you move forward with this knowledge, consider how this small act of putting salt in your shoes could influence other areas of your life. It's a gentle reminder that self-care doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Often, it's the mindful integration of simple rituals like this one that fosters lasting peace, balance, and clarity in our busy lives. Now that you've learned about this practice, it's your turn to give it a try. Start by adding a pinch of salt to your shoes tomorrow morning and observe how it makes you feel throughout the day. You might be surprised at the shift in your energy and mood. Perhaps it will help you feel lighter, more grounded, and better equipped to handle whatever challenges come your way. As you experiment with this practice, pay attention to both the subtle and significant changes in your mental clarity, emotional balance, and overall sense of well-being. Remember, the key is consistency. While you might feel immediate benefits, the real transformation happens over time as you incorporate this ritual into your daily life. Just like any other self-care routine, the effects of salt in your shoes will grow stronger with regular use. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity, but also in its profound ability to impact your life in ways that are both subtle and powerful. As you embrace this journey of self-discovery, I invite you to share your experiences in the comments below. How did you feel after trying this practice? Did it help you feel more balanced, centered, or less stressed? By sharing your story, you can inspire others to embark on their own path toward healing and self-care. Don't forget to include the powerful affirmation, "I welcome prosperity and balance into my life." This simple act of writing down your intentions can help solidify the energy you're working to attract and manifest in your life. And as we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on the broader lesson here. Sometimes the solutions to our most persistent problems aren't found in complex strategies or expensive tools, but in simple, time-honored practices that connect us to something deeper. This practice of putting salt in your shoes is more than just a quirky life hack. It's a spiritual act that reminds us to stay grounded, mindful, and connected to the energies around us. It teaches us that peace and clarity can be found in even the most mundane aspects of life, if we only take the time to be present and intentional. By embracing practices like this, we're not just seeking to reduce stress or clear negative energy. We're engaging in a process of self-awareness, mindfulness, and personal growth. So as you step into this new ritual, remember that the journey toward a more balanced, peaceful life often starts with a single small step, quite literally in this case. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. This is just one of many simple yet profound practices rooted in Zen teachings that can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Stay tuned for more insights, tips, and spiritual guidance in upcoming videos. Until next time, remember, transformation doesn't require grand gestures but small, consistent actions. Keep taking those steps, both figuratively and literally, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never expected. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Whether you're just starting out or already well along your spiritual path, know that small acts of mindfulness, like placing salt in your shoes, have the potential to unlock deeper levels of peace, grounding, and inner harmony. Keep exploring, keep growing, and most importantly, stay connected to the simplicity and wisdom that practices like these can bring into your life.